Welcome everybody, my name is Franco and welcome to this new PES 2021 football gameplay simulation. Today we have a match in Spanish La Liga between Real Madrid and Girona. I hope you will enjoy and let's see who wins. All the content is recorded and edited by me personally. All content is self-produced for entertainment purposes only. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy!
Carvajal, Mbappe, Witsel, that's been won straight back. Witsel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Witsel knocks it out wide. Out of play for a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chouameni, Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And it's Carvajal. Oh, that's nice. Delivery from Danny Carvajal. He's there to get rid. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. Oh, smashing header! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been drilled forward. Played into space. Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Now that's well seen too. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham shifted upfield. Witsel. nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Witsel. Carvajal. Camavinga. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lunin, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Carvajal. He can run onto that. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared away. Bellingham. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Unahi. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Howson. Bellingham. Bellingham, now he's off and running. Rincon. Witsel. Aim forwards. Eder Militao is there and he can get that clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Bellingham. Howson. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. And here's Bellingham. Unahi. Ambitious ball here. Danger averted for now. Bellingham can get it clear. Unahi, great defending, strong and determined. Tchouaméni, Howson. Camavinga, and it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. Carvajal. Tchouaméni, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. He's having a shot! They've done it! 2-0 and in next to no time. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they can counter here. Unahi. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham, delivered with swing.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They've played it short. It'll be a throw-in. Chouameni is the guilty party there. Nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Bellingham tries to clear. Witsel. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eder Militao. Built with the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Eder Militao, forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. Mbappe. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aim forwards. And back to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been knocked clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Carvajal. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Howson. Chouameni. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. That's tidy. And it's Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Valverde. What a throw in. Mbappe. Bellingham. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Unahi, he's fizzed it forward. And here's the chance to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. And it's Carvajal. Played in by Danny Carvajal. And he's heaved it away. Valverde. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. That'll be a throw. And that is out of play. Chouameni. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. That's very neat. Cross in, looks like a good one. Eder Militao can get it clear. Bellingham. Valverde. Calmly anticipates. Witsel.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Valverde. Out to the right. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Witsel. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde, that's a delicate pass. It's out of play for a goal kick. Unahi. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Witsel. Rincon. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde. Gazzaniga sends that a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eder Militao. Camavinga. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal played into space. Corner then. It's been taken short. Witsel attempts a clearance. Valverde. He's had a shot! And that has been cleared. Howson. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Unahi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Carvajal. Howson. Bellingham. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has knocked out the danger. Witsel. Unahi. Witsel. Rincon. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Witsel. Can he deliver? Very nicely done. And he's got his cross in. Unahi. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camavinga, and it's Valverde. Tchouaméni. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eder Militao. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior, wins the duel this time. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rincon. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Thinks one through. It's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Unahi. Chance to play it in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Oh, can he get onto this? Rincon. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Aimed in towards the centre. And that is not finding anyone. Rincon. Foot in. Bellingham with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's shooting! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And it's Carvajal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good spread. Rincon. Eder Militao tries to clear. And here's Witsel. Unahi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Witsel. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Camavinga. Cuts out the pass. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Eder Militao. Howson. Camavinga. Valverde is onto it in a flash. And they've got a throw. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Carvajal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. Unahi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, that's neat. Unahi, now here's the delivery. Howson forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. This looks promising. Looking to break at pace. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Witsel. Tries a deft little ball. And it's played forward. Witsel wins the duel this time. Unahi. Oh, sweet feet. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Valverde gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That has found him in acres of space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good move. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Camavinga. Howson, gently done. And it's Witsel. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Strong running down that left flank. That looks a good cross. Tsigankov tries making a foray down the right. Howson. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Valverde. Camavinga. Carvajal. Camavinga. Mbappe. Chouameni. Valverde. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Camavinga. Played back in. Moved on forwards. Unahi looking to run onto it. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Time to deliver. And here's Valverde. Valverde! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. Oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Howson forwards and with intent. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And here's Valverde. Unahi. Witsel. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ball's played through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3, they have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Here we go again then. No way through there. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Howson. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Carvajal. And claimed it back swiftly. Eder Militao. Carvajal. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Valverde. Camavinga. So who's he picking out? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, can he get onto this?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Howson. Valverde. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Howson. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lamar. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Lovely bit of skill. That's Valverde. And he welcomes it in. Lamar. Lamar, gently done. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Lamar. Witsel. Eder Militao. Carvajal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played forward. Picks it up out wide. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rincon. Witsel. That's really well manoeuvred. Lamar in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Witsel. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior! And he should have made it 4.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Witsel. Carvajal wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Valverde. Valverde crosses. That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Valverde. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lamar. Out to the left it goes. Lamar. Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Tchouaméni, he's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Cuts out the pass. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Sigankov looking for a runner. Lamar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Short changes him with that pass. Aim forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. Witsel. Lamar. That's a good run down the left. Decent chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
And he's there to clear it. Proves too strong. Oh, good spread. Lamar. Now that's well seen too. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Lovely. Vinicius Junior! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Tchouaméni with the short one. Vinicius Junior! Keeper's got his work done.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Witzel. Howson. Bellingham. Chouameni. Well played, that has knocked out the danger. Over to the left, and it's Lamar. Lamar. Howson, gently done. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Lamar. And a chance! Eder Militao can get it clear. Chance! They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, it's played into the area. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Vinicius Junior. Witzel. And here's Lamar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lamar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Eder Militao, aim forwards. Camavinga. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Now it's Lamar. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a ball! Stuani played out to the left flank. Lamar, there's the shot! That's good defending, very good defending. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. And there's the shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. Does really well to win the ball there. And that was very necessary. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And the finish! This time, surely! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe hangs one in. And it's been taken short. Referee's given a throw. Big chance, corner. That's not going far. Oh, that's nice. And that's a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Bellingham. Nice control. And it's Chouameni. Chouameni chips it through. And that's aimed into the middle. Really well manoeuvred. Lunin gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Little delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries to get it clear. It's a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Receives it in a good position here. Carvajal. Delivery from Dani Carvajal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lamar. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Stuani looks to get on the end of this. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Tsigankov shifted upfield. Tsigankov did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rincon. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao. Played into space out wide. It's really well cleared. Bellingham. Camavinga. Valverde. Now he's off and running. Lamar. And here's Stuani. Clears it away. And here's Stuani. Tries a shot! And the pass is intercepted. Witsel. Camavinga. Howson, aim forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Vinicius Junior, played in with purpose. And that has been cleared. Sigankov, played out towards the right wing. Rincon. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Stuani. It's Stuani! And that's off target. Witsel. Moved on forwards. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he cuts out the supply. That's a corner kick. He's there to get it away. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Can he get onto this? He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Witsel. Stuani providing an outlet on that flank. Lamar. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's a little off target. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has been cut short, and it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe, and that's been won straight back. And here's Bellingham. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, played through for the wide man. Bellingham. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rincon. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. Back into the middle. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe! And it's Valverde. This might spell danger. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Chance! And the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Pressing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Witsel. Valverde have it back and can go again. Militao, and the keeper's got it again. Howson. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Lamar. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Mbappe! So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Blint. Now it's Lamar. Shoots! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Chouameni. Camavinga. Chouameni. Moved on forwards. Howson. Decent progress down the left. Bellingham. Very nicely done. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Chouameni. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Clears it away. That's a throw. That's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Goes for a shot! No, he's missed it.
Mbappe really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Blint. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. He has found the way through. Driving on, a real charge here. And that's a good intervention. And here's Stuani. And here's Lamar. Lamar! Camavinga. Militao. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mbappe. Carvajal. Played into the middle. And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. Valverde. Vinicius Junior! What a hit! The save was firm. Blint. And it's Stuani. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Could have here their final chance. Tchouaméni can get it clear. That's a fabulous ball. Blint, and he's gone backward here. And the shot! Great reaction. Great football, shot and save. Aimed in towards the centre. Camavinga. Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lamar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now it's Bellingham. Chance to shoot! And he hits the net. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
It's become a case of men against boys. Driven forward, Stuani chasing after it, and it's Stuani. Now it's Lamar. Carvajal wins the duel this time. And here's Stuani. Blint. Now that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball is over the line. There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Stuani. Lamar. Valverde. Lamar. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Now it's Stuani. Howson. Bellingham. Camavinga. Valverde. Eder Militao. Howson. And here's Stuani. Eder Militao. Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Howson. Oh, super find. Bellingham! Oh, there was plenty on that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Blint. Out to the left it goes. Lamar is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Traumeri. And that's aimed into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish. Might be danger here. Mbappe. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Valverde. Camavinga. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Unahi. Chouameni. Deftly away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Chouameni chips it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Oh, the clearance is short. And it's Chouameni. Thinks one through. Out of play for a goal kick. Cuts out the pass. Howson. Chouameni. Camavinga. Valverde. Tries a deft little ball. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Witsel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Howson. Eder Militao. And it's Carvajal. Valverde. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Camavinga wins the duel this time. Done delicately. Howson tries to clear. Out to the right. Played out to the right. Oh, not quite. Camavinga. Chouameni. Camavinga shifted upfield. Unahi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Sigankov has it out wide and in space. Witsel. Knocks it out wide. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Foot in. Now it's Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. Valverde! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rincon. Some good work on the right flank here. Chouameni. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice control. Hit into the middle. Chouameni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Rincon. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Seems like a brave decision, but the right one for me. The longer this goes on for, the more quality is likely to tell. If you're looking to himself...
There's the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Chouameni. And it's played forward. Could be to chance! There it is! The
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Unahi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni, aim forwards. Eder Militao. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Camavinga. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rincon. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Unahi. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Mbappe have it back and can go again. Rincon. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. No way through there. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that has found him in acres of space. Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Witsel. Nahi. Witzel. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chouameni. First quarter of an hour gone. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Howson. Chouameni. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Carvajal. And here's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, split-second reaction.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. And it's Valverde. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. He's through, now is he in? He's one-on-one, tries a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. they could be caught out here. That's a throw. Witsel. And a shot! Looking for a decent ball in. Witsel played out towards the right wing. Sigankov, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vinicius Junior! Can he shoot? That's really well manoeuvred. Rincon. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he cuts out the supply. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Eder Militao. Carvajal. Tries a measured ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga, and it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior, it's a delicate pass. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Witsel gets into some space. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. He's through here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gazzaniga, long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball is over the line. Clipped into space, calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Rincon. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Eder Militao. Camavinga. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Moved on forwards. Howson. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could break here. Nice physical challenge. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Witsel. Witsel. And that could set him on his way. And he's through, it's 1-0, Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Witsel with the clearance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the ball's come loose here. Trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Eder Militao, aim forwards. Carvajal. Oh, such a clever touch. Camavinga. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rincon. And it's Valverde. Carvajal. Can he latch on to this? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to put...
Valverde! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That's been drilled forward. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. Climbs up big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. Lunin, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rincon. Nice interception, well timed. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. Howson. Eder Militao. Eder Militao. Forwards and with intent. Carvajal. And here's Mbappe. What a throw in. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! Great effort, but no way through. Aim forwards, and here's Mbappe. Valverde! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's really drilled it. They've played it short. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! He's found some space. Vinicius Junior. It's gone for a throw-in. It's Valverde. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Spread out to the left. Now the delivery. And the keeper has it. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Valverde! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Rincon. Cleared away, and that's been won straight back. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vinicius Junior. That's surely a foul, free kick. And he's heaved it away. And here's Mbappe, Valverde, and it's Camavinga. Swings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Plays it. Oh, what a climb! A real chance! It's in! Lunin, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe! Muscular approach does pay off here. Out towards the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe chooses to go back. Bellingham takes a shot! Camavinga, oh, good spread. Aimed in, tries a shot! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It'll be a throw-in. Unahi. Great defending, strong and determined. Howson. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Valverde. Camavinga. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Witzel does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eder Militao. Chouameni. Howson. Bellingham. Chouameni. Camavinga. Camavinga. Forwards and with intent. Clearly not happy with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Camavinga, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag. Vinicius Junior, real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rincon. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Howson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Howson. Camavinga. Howson, gently done. Chouameni. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Carvajal. A chance to play it in. That's a good... And he'll shoot here! Oh, could be danger here. Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rincon. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chouameni. That's Valverde. Carvajal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he shoots. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rincon. Unahi. Oh, that's nice. A good play on the left-hand side here. Valverde. Camavinga. He's got away. And back to the goalkeeper. Rincon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson. Eder Militao. And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again. Witsel. Lamar. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Chouameni. Bellingham. Howson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Witsel. And it's played forward, and it's Lamar. Now it's Witsel. Valverde. Howson shifted upfield. Chouameni. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Valverde. Mbappe. Witsel. Can he get onto this? Bellingham. Chouameni. Bellingham. Rincon. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. He came in hard, very hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out to the right. Played out wide. Eder Militao tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Valverde. Cuts out the pass. Lamar. And here's Lamar. Carvajal wins the duel this time. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Howson. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Lamar. And it's lofted through here. That is a great pick out. And that was very necessary. Over to the left. Howson gets it clear. And it's hoisted clear. It's a threatening... And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now that's well seen too. Lamar. Witsel. Rincon. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Witsel. Rincon. Mbappe calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lamar. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Chouameni. Carvajal. Lamar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Camavinga. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Oh, played right into his path. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a mighty effort! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Have it back and can go again. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bellingham can get it clear. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gets good distance on it. Bellingham plays it in. Cleared away. And it's Valverde. Lobbed in behind. Lamar. That's very neat. And here's Lamar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Witzel tries to clear. They get a throw in. Now it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. That's really well manoeuvred. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found a way through. Lamar Crosses it in here. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. Valverde.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Bellingham spread out to the left. And it's Bellingham. Witsel. Into the channel. Sigankov swings it across. Valverde. Decent progress down the left. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he thumps it clear. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Rincon. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass has gone astray. Howson. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Carvajal. Camavinga. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Mbappe. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Lamar. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great, goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Aim forwards. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Moved on forwards. And he welcomes it in. And that's a dangerous ball. And here's Lamar. The referee's awarded a free kick. Going for goal! Vinicius Junior. Bellingham, probing pass. Played out to the right. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Howson. And it's played forward. Carvajal. And that could set him on his way. And it's Carvajal. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. That's Valverde. And he shoots! Tchouameni plays it short. Lamar does really well to win the ball there. Howson shifted upfield. And he's well positioned here. Rincon. He's onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Lamar. Here comes the cross. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hangs in a cross. Cleared away. Carvajal. Valverde. Tries to dink it through. Chance, surely! Through it. Produces a cross. That has been knocked clear. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's in! He can get that clear. Chouameni. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Proves too strong. Witsel. Rincon. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Camavinga. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Valverde. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rincon. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Howson. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Witsel. Oh, can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga. A heavy, it's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Lamar. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Howson. Chouameni, gently done. Lamar. Rincon. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Lunin claims it, and the danger passes. Chouameni, Howson. Eder Militao. Valverde. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Witzel shifted upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely intercepted. Witzel. Witzel. Vinicius Junior driving forward, a man on a mission. And it's Valverde. Lovely feet. Vinicius Junior! Oh, they could be caught out here. And can he finish it? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Moved on forwards. Carvajal. And it's played in here. No, that's overhit. Rincon. And it's played forward. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Wins the duel this time. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Carvajal. Oh, sweet feet. Witzel. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's got himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So now the difference is 3. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's been played through. He's cut it out. Rincon. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in a great position here. Traumeri. Rincon. Aim forwards. Eder Militao. Carvajal. Eder Militao. Howson. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's the throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fran Garcia. And it's Tchouaméni. Valverde. Carvajal. Now here's the delivery. Valverde. And here's He's having a shot!
Oh, that's a waste. Mbappe clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Rincon. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga. Tchouaméni, gently done. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior made out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Just 5 minutes left. No way through, so back it comes. Shot a goal! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Chouameni, Camavinga, Chouameni,
Vinicius Junior. Witsel. And it's played forward. He's found a way through. Lamar. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde.
Eder Militao, Chouameni,
Bellingham.
Chouameni,
Out to the left it goes. Laid back in with the challenge. And here's Valverde. Fran Garcia. Bellingham.
Howson, Chouameni,
Bellingham.
Chouameni, Howson,
Moved on forwards. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Lamar. And he's there to clear it.
and it's Witsel.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bellingham played with finesse. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde! Stuani. Lamar. And he's heaved it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham.
Howson,
Fran Garcia.
Chouameni,
And he cuts out the supply. Witsel. Spread out to the left. Proves too strong. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Eder Militao,
Forwards and with intent. Carvajal.
Chouameni, Eder Militao,
Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Lamar providing an outlet on that flank. Rincon. And it's Stuani. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Firmly met. Over to the left. Witsel. Witsel, now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? And that's been won straight back. Stuani. Played into space out wide. Stuani. And the shot! And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended